2007, the release of Now Listen.
Yeah.
What have you been doing all this time?
I've been just touring, doing dates and that. This year I did Glastonbury, and which was fantastic. Just gigging basically, and I've been. I started writing Now Listen in the U's, so we recorded that, and there've been some compilation albums released as well. Very, very busy. I get involved with the business side as well, so I'm always busy.
Like you said,
and
2000.
Talking to yourself.
Yeah, like you said, 2008 also is the date when you started Glastonbury.
Yep.
What are your memories?
It was great. I mean, the thing is, I was on the main stage at 11 o'clock in the morning, and basically these guys don't go to bed till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning either. And to get them out of their sleeping bags is quite a task. But they actually came down to see me, and Q magazine took a photograph, aerial photograph, and there was a big crowd there. So I was pleased to see that. And when I came off stage, the PR guy of Michael Levis said that's the biggest crowd we've ever had for an opening artist on the Pyramid stage. So I was over the moon, you know. I mean, and to be doing Glastonbury, I mean, Kings of Leon was there, Duffy was there, etc., etc. So it was a great thrill, you know.
Can you tell us more about the songs on Now Listen? Most of them are written by you, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, there's a lot of co-writes by myself, and I guess there's some country blues on there, there's some gospel on there, and an anthemic track, Get Together, and one of the tracks on there which I'm very pleased with the album. It's a kind of a move on without shooting yourself in the foot, and how could it be like that? I mean, the guy that played guitar on that lead guitar was Tony Joe White. For those people who don't know Tony Joe White or his music, he wrote Polk Salad Annie, Steamy Windows, and Rainy Nights in Georgia. When we were in Nashville, it seemed a good idea to have Tony on there. I've never met him, but I mean the call went in and said, "Will you come to the studio and play lead guitar?" And he said, "Yeah, I'd love to." So that was a big thrill for me. You know, it was great. You know.
When did you decide to call the album Now Listen? Because this is like, did you want people to be a bit angry and say, "Now listen here"?
Well, I mean, you can take it that way. Listen to the music, and not just, listen with your eyes, listen with your ears. I mean, the words basically means that don't put off, today. Don't leave it till tomorrow, because if you leave it till tomorrow, or next week, or next year, I mean, it'll be too late. You might, So that's the theme of that song, and it's got a great message there.
You took part in a special concert in Poland, in Sopot.
That's right. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed that. It was, I mean, the audience reaction was fantastic. I never expected them to stand up, and but it was very flattering. They obviously there to have a good time, and I had a good time as well, and it was terrific. It really was. I mean, I'd like to come here with my band, the 10-piece band, and do some concerts. And
about bands and comebacks, is there any possibility of you coming back with, say, the Sunsets for a concert? Or
the Sunsets?
Yeah,
I think the Sunsets set.
I heard that they still tour somewhere.
They do, yeah. I think they do, yeah. But it's not the original members. I think it's all different members, yeah. But they were great times. I mean, basically, it was Shakin Stevens and the Sunset was born, kind of, and we did lots of colleges and universities and stuff like that, and we had the pleasure of playing with the Stones, David Bowie, Marcia Hunt, Arthur Big Boy Crudup, and lots of things. But whether there'll be a reunion with myself in the Sunsets, I don't.
There are occasional concerts that happen like this.
Absolutely. I mean, there's one now with Cliff Richard and the Shadows. I mean, that's happening at the end of September. In fact, you have said that. I can add to that because the Police have got together, haven't they? The group Police, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Watch this space.
Okay, one last question. you're known generally as Shakin Stevens, right?
Yep.
But do anyone from your family call your original name?
Well, of course, yeah, because I mean, I was born Mike Barrett, and basically they wouldn't call me any other name, really, basically, because that's how they, they called me then and they call me now. I mean, but the name is that I use outside the family. It's Shakin Conversation, Shakin Stevens on the label. I mean, it's one of those names. It's like Sting. Bernard, you wouldn't call him Bernard, would you? And you got Bono, you got Twiggy, you got Toyo, Muddy Waters. It's just one of those names, really. And I'm stuck with it. I'm not going to bloody change it now. Hi, this is Shakin Stevens. Welcome to Virtuana Polska. So if that's all it takes.